Nothing remains without change. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Live every act fully, as if it were your last. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. You, yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. One who conquers himself is greater than another who conquers 1,000 times 1,000 men on the battlefield. Be victorious over yourself and not over others. You must love yourself before you love another. By accepting yourself and fully being what you are, your simple presence can make others happy. An idea that is developed and put into action is more important than an idea that exists only as an idea. Better than 100 years in the life of a person who is idle and inactive is a day in the life of one who makes a zealous and strenuous effort. However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do you if you do not act upon them? Like a fine flower, beautiful to look at but without scent, fine words are fruitless in a man who does not act in accordance with them. Everything that happens to us is the result of what we ourselves have thought, said, or done. We alone are responsible for our lives. If you truly love yourself, you could never hurt another. Do not look for a sanctuary in anyone except yourself. It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be taken from you, not by angels or by demons, heaven or hell. The whole secret of existence is to have no fear. Never fear what will become of you. Depend on no one. Only the moment you reject all help are you freed. It is better to do nothing than to do what is wrong, for whatever you do to yourself. Let none find fault with others. Let none see the omissions and commissions of others. But let one see one's own acts, done and undone. Not by rituals and resolutions, nor by much learning, nor by celibacy, nor even by meditation can you find the supreme, immortal joy of nirvana until you extinguish your self-will. Purity and impurity depend on oneself. No one can purify another. To conquer oneself is a greater task than conquering others. Work out your own salvation. Do not depend on others. Your own self is your master. Who else could be? With yourself well controlled, you gain a master very hard to find. Your work is to discover your work, and then with all your heart to give yourself to it. Stop. Do not speak. The ultimate truth is not even to think. It is better to travel well than to arrive. When you attain victory over yourself, not even the gods can turn it into defeat. Chaos is inherent in all compounded things. Strive on with diligence. To be idle is a sure road to death, and to be diligent is a way of life. Foolish people are idle, wise people are diligent.